Honestly, I feel like this video has to be made because the sheer idea of it is kind of funny. For context, on May 15th of 2025, my younger brother Atlas told me that he had been grounded from our family's Nintendo Switch. When I asked him why, he said he'd tell me later. Fast forward to the next day, and he tells me why. According to Atlas, our parents found the Switch underneath his pillow in his bedroom. Now, instead of being a big boy and taking the blame, Atlas immediately blamed me for framing him, since I was the last one to use the Switch on the night of May 14th. I proceed to defend myself by saying I left the Switch on the living room recliner before returning to my grandma's house that night, so I wouldn't have time to hide it underneath his pillow. Besides, he even admitted to falling asleep before I left. So how would I be able to sneak into his room and hide the Switch underneath his pillow without waking him and Kingpin, my other younger brother, in the process? Obviously, I knew something was up. So I told Atlas I would get to the bottom of it. This video will go over the investigation process, and in the end, I hope to expose Atlas for his lies. First, I began my investigation by texting both of my parents in a group text. I asked them to confirm if Atlas was grounded, and they said yes. Then I told them how Atlas had tried to pin blame on me and Kingpin since we were the last ones to use it. To my surprise, my parents told me that Atlas only ever mentioned Kingpin being a suspect to his framing the day he was grounded, but never mentioned me. It certainly puzzled me, I figured that the only way to get more evidence from my investigation was to talk to Kingpin. It took me a few days, but I finally texted Kingpin to get his opinion on the situation. After recalling his memory of Atlas getting grounded, I asked him if he had an idea as to why Atlas blamed him. To my surprise, Kingpin asked me to drop it, though he appreciated my concern for him. Honestly, I respect his opinion, but I still needed to know what happened. Obviously, we don't have cameras set up in our house, so I can't look at past footage to see what actually happened. At this point, I'm honestly at a stalemate in my investigation. Now, without any further evidence to back up my claims, I don't have anything that can prove that Atlas is lying. So, I guess this is it. Although, I'm still convinced that Atlas snuck out of bed late the night before he was grounded, took the Switch out of the game room while everyone else was asleep, somehow managed to sneak back onto his bed without waking up Kingpin, and played on it for some time before he put it underneath his pillow to fall back asleep. While I'm not going to confront Atlas about this theory I have, this is where my current situation, or where my current stance on the situation is. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, great. Comment down below if you've ever tried to expose your younger siblings for lies they told, and let me know if you succeeded or not. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you around the next corner. So long, my peeps!